Greetings, traveler.
I guess we are going to be watching a Zorgo game for a very cool strategy that Gospodar reached out to me with a game, but Zorgo had a cooler board, so we're gonna review his game. But I want to give props to Gospodar for turning me on to this strategy. Overseer's Orb. It is a Beast, Dragon, Alley, Pirate, and Dead lobby, and Tamsin with dragons is broken right now. And I wanted to quickly check the win rates here too, and we can see that Tamsin is climbing. She is currently only being picked 10% of the time, but she's solid A tier. And we're gonna see why in this game, right? It's a stupid strategy when you see it. All right, banana. Probably buying dragons here because we want Tarragosas. All right, so it is on Twitch, so I'm gonna have to fast forward a bit. That's fine. Okay, so he levels, he gets the Tarek. He's buying the damage coin, right? When are you not buying it? Yeah, you're always buying it. He's just looking at where the bananas are going because he doesn't want Tarek to be the lowest, right? Oh, actually, Dragonling is great because Dragonling has low stats in the tavern phase and then gets a bit bigger during combat. So you can just buff the Dragonling, yeah. Probably just Tarek and Sleepy, right? Or does he want to go for Golden Dragonling? Yeah, Sleepy's nice. Okay, he's gonna freeze the triple. Yeah, you always, like, when you play Tamsin, you want your smallest unit to get bigger, but I guess it's fair. Yeah, now, if the Dragonling dies before the Tarek, he's getting permanent stats. See, this is already so nice. Oh my god, this is so much tempo already. Tamsin with dragons, like, so solid. Now that Tarragosa is on tier 2, it's so nice. Yeah, he gets to just buy the Sleepy pair and not triple this turn, right? Okay, he's gonna go for it. Pirate Sereni could get the bounty. Maybe it's just more scaling, yeah, if he just triples it now. Okay, just takes a 5-6. Yeah, the issue is that now that he has the golden whelp, it's harder for it to die. Wait, where did the death rattle go? Is it lowest attack or is it? I think it's lowest health, right? Or is it lowest attack? Or maybe it's lowest attack. Maybe the Sleepy. Is it meant to not save the death rattle on the Tarek? Yeah, they changed Tarek to only remember stats and keywords. So that death rattle isn't a keyword. End of turn would be broken with stack of returns. No, you applied Terran hero power during your turn and that doesn't last, right? Death rattle's not a bonus keyword. Bonus keywords are the ones on the Murlocs. Yeah, I think we're gonna see him try for a triple into a 6 because there is indeed a cheese combo. Chat is kind of giving it away, which is a bit annoying. Everyone's like, it's the elder thing, right? But like for the 95% that don't know it. But anyways, I'll talk about it. All right, cool. So he won for the overconfidence, banks the money, and then next turn he gets a shot at the elder. Okay. Yeah, that is disgusting. Look at how broken this is, bro. It's a really good anomaly for Tamsin, where he doesn't get the overconfidence money though. I guess he was overconfident. All right. Yeah, we're watching Zorgo right now. So now he gets to go for the Elder with level, take the triple, see if it's Elder. If it's Elder, it's a lot of health. There's another Tarek. All right, no Elder. That would have been too easy, huh? Because the Elder is a 1-1, so it's the lowest start of combat, and then the hero power will apply to the Elder, and then the Elder will gain the stats. So that's why it's very likely going to get nerfed. All right, he gets an 8-1. But it is lowest attack. Jesus, I keep thinking it's health. Okay, never mind. That's going to confuse me many times. I will definitely do it wrong myself because I'm like, oh, this is... but it's lowest attack. It's lowest attack. It's lowest attack. And 4 is less than 8, believe it or not. Crazy. 2 more Tareks. Buddy for 0. Consider Whelp Smuggler? I don't know, bro. Alright, yeah, Banana to Tareks, so they have more attack than the 4 attack on the Whelp. Alright, and hold the anomaly because that's not great. Yeah, Dragonling is such a good start. Yeah, Dragonling is an amazing start because it's a mini Elder, right? It starts small and then it grows. So it's a very easy way to add stats on your Tarics. Morning, KMH. And by having the Taragosa so early, due to the anomaly, he is now setting up for a good Elder already. So if he does hit Elder, the Tarics have a lot more stats. Mukla does help too, yeah. Yeah, level, get the free rerolls. Not interested, right? We could raise some attack by getting the Dracaset. He's gonna take the money because he's pretty strong and he just wants to find the Elder. Yeah. That's pretty good. I think we run that right. Oh, wow. He's not gonna start to... I guess he could run at Adina later and just shield them all in one go. That's fine. Charmwing. Not really what we're doing. He uses a banana on the anomaly so that it's not the lowest one on the board. Yeah, I don't think Tamsin is broken without the the abuse that we're going to see this game, right? The Elder. Like, I think this in buddy meta, this is fair, right? I wouldn't say that this is broken. Like, okay, it's fine, it's good tempo early, but like, you're not winning the game with a Dragonling buffing Taragosas, right? That's not what's happening. So I don't think Tamsin's hero power is necessarily broken if it gives the full stats. The issue is just that it works with Elder. So I think that's something that we might see adjusted. Golden Touch was maybe a thing to try and fish for Elder. But it's good to see as well, like, what's he gonna do here? How hard is he essentially donkey rolling for it? What is he gonna buy here? Okay, that's honestly a pretty good steal. Would have to buff it with bananas, right? Macaw is good. Macaw will trigger the death rattle. It buys it for 3. For 1, 2, 3. I guess, oh, it's a way to triple. Okay. Another Macaw too. No Elder. Probably gonna triple sell for double Macaw here. No? No, he wants a full board, so he attacks first. That's fair. So now the death rattle will jump on the little dragon, right? As it's been. But now the Macaw, it's kind of like Goldrim for your whole board. Just look at the board now. Woof. And the Taragosas keep it permanently. Herald? Yeah, Herald, Macaw, Titus. Like, you can amplify this like crazy. They could change it at the end of turn. Well, end of turn would still work because Elder is the smallest at the end of the turn and not in the combat. Yeah, it looks like he is kind of just donkey rolling. Yeah, Nadina is fine. That's what we talked about earlier. That's why he skipped that shield, because Nadina can just do the whole thing. Don't mind us, just rolling for 1 card. La 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 la. I mean, taking the Macaw pair now makes sense because he would have a full board. Yeah, and it's a way to triple into the thing. Yeah, Nadina over there is fine, I guess. The Tarics are pretty big. Okay. Yeah, it's good that he's keeping the bananas to buff them bigger than the Dragonling. You mean change Elder end of turn? Yeah, maybe. That's a change that could happen. Yeah, I mean, Elder with Taragosa's hero power will be strong no matter what you do, right? Even with no beasts, you could just taunt it, and then you have to Bramble Witch it, right? It's like, then if Bramble Witch is not in, then you kind of always win. Elder just keeps the stats. No, you could just say at end of turn, right? Until next turn. Wind Fury. I feel like you probably just roll for the Elder or the Macaw triple to triple into the Elder. But I guess he is also feeling kind of stupid just rolling for 1 unit because that usually just sucks. That's not a good play. But it's such a strong unit if he hits it. Yeah, I guess Golden Elder with Drakari would gain stats, right? It would be that would work if you say set, even if it's still end of turn. That's probably too much as well. All right, productive turn. Donkey rolling for 1 card. I promise this is worth, chat. When you see it in action, it's worth. I never truly look at the whole game, so I didn't even know how long it would take for him to hit it. I just quickly check to see if it's a cool game, and yeah, it's gonna go quite crazy. Just disable Tamsin. Yeah, I could see that. Tamsin, you are playable for the first time in 5 years. It's time to say goodbye. Can't have you being viable. It's more than viable, but yeah, it's a little silly. Alright, takes 14 here. Makes sense. He doesn't have the 1 card that his whole combo revolves around. 2020 is cool, but just roll, just hit. Has an avalanche in his hand. Doesn't really need that. Eyes are just glued to the shop now to see if there's an elder. It's like, yeah, honestly, just like Golden Touch and Discover a 6 is not horrible. I don't know the math on that. Yeah, let me know if you guys know the math on that. Like if just spending 8 gold, I guess 6 gold total for 6-drop Discovery instead of just rolling. Titus, he's not gonna get there without the elders, so I could see if he just doesn't buy Titus here. Armor for more time, yeah. Hallelujah. All right, chat, time to see the comp. He could have sold Dragonling. Yeah, I shouldn't have sold Nadina, but who cares. Now Taunt would be incredibly good. Okay, so we just never play a banana on this Elder, and it's always the lowest, right? And now we watch the fights. He positions the big HP one on the right. Now the problem is these macaws don't immediately attack, right? So it is a little monka. Okay, but he gets there. Poof! Alright, honestly not a great fight because 1 Tarek dead. You know, Elder died before Macaw hit, but we're not taking damage. This isn't violently strong. Just watch. Just watch, alright? Because now the Tarek has 1600 health, and now the Elder's death rattle will be 1600 health. So every time he attacks with a Macaw, his whole board gets 1600 health. And then the golden Tarek will double it. He's considering buying the taunt because it's a taunt that makes more taunts. Okay, I think you buy the slime, but he's essentially looking for a spell that taunts. I don't know. I think I would have just settled for the rat because like taunt into taunt's pretty good. Divine Shield taunt, the rat is back if you... Yeah, okay, he's gonna take it now. Because all he needs to do is just guarantee these macaws, right? And then he's golden. 4800 next turn. It's better than that because the elder might die, probably not, but both the macaws attack. The Tarek is golden, so just watch how fast this scales. This is always a little counterintuitive if you haven't seen it yet, right? Or if you're not used to these kind of situations, but I can guarantee you this is definitely way too strong. Like, but you have to hit the combo, yeah. All right, here we go. So taunt that makes taunt really helps. Macaws can double hit now, technically, because there's a mech horse. That's really good. Hey, Zorgo, right on time, bro. We're just watching the Tarek game. Yeah, so he's already at 8.2 on the golden Tarek. And he's barely not gonna swing with the other macaw, right? Yeah, hit into hit into hit, yeah. The opponent needed to have like more mech horse value. So 8.2k now. And then keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. That's a very big coincidence. That's great timing. Another elder? Golden elder? We could taunt the Taragosa as well, honestly. Banana Slammer as a buddy? Yeah, but it's not as bad as it sounds because you can't stack it and you're playing, you know, Ozumat. It's really whatever. I would pick the pants here, just cheap taunt, just a way to taunt. Herald? Ooh. Yeah, wear pants, dude, wear pants. I guess once you have heralds, it doesn't matter anymore because you're gonna get big, right? Yeah, it's okay. Just tuned in what's going on. So the combo is very crazy, right? So you have Tamsin's new hero power, which gives your lowest attack unit the death rattle. Oh my god. He could sell a Tarek here, honestly, for double chicken. It's quite stupid. Anyways, goldening the Tarek would be better, so probably just keep it. The Elder now, well, basically just watch the fight. As the fight happens, I'll explain it. All right, so the Elder is gonna get a death rattle effect, start of combat. Then the Elder will gain the stats. Then the chicken triggers the death rattle of the Elder, giving the whole board the Elder's stats. And now every time the macaw attacks, the whole board gains the Elder's stats. And then the macaw attacks again, and the whole board gets it again. And because you have a golden Taragosa, not only are you keeping all of that permanently, you are doubling it too. So, for the person saying like, this doesn't look so strong for turn 13, I get it, but that's just the first turn, because that's the first turn he hit Elder. And now the macaws are going again because he's fighting undead, which is wonderful. It's like, thank you, opponent. Thank you for being undead here. Isn't it only attack? No, it's attack and health. It's the stats. Tamsin was unplayable without it, but now that people have figured out you can combo it with Elder, she might get disabled, or Elder might get changed, or I don't know. But yeah. So now we have numbers that we can't read anymore, which is always nice, right? Numbers are generally best when you can't read them anymore. Probably just rolling for Golden Elder, Golden Chicken. And the beauty is that you don't even care about Bramble Witch because you have Chicken, right? So the fact that you are kind of all in on your Tareks, it doesn't matter because your whole board is huge, because the Tareks are huge, which makes the Elder huge, which makes your whole board huge because you have Chicken. All right, he's gonna sell the macaws to run Titus and chickens, and that's fair. Yeah, you don't really need to do anything else than that. And then he saved the banana the whole game, tactical banana, so that he could make the Titus have 2 attack, which is more than the 1 attack of the Elder. All right, here we go. Now this is going to go through the roof, right? We have the Elder, the double chicken, the Titus. This is, yeah, stupid numbers are coming in. Stupid numbers incoming. Yeah, look at that. Our opponent has 2 scam units, and it just doesn't matter because our whole board would have to get scammed, right? He would need scam for our whole board because of the chickens. It's so safe. And even if the opponent has full scam, you could just play like 1 random cleave or 2 shields, and all of a sudden it's a lot harder to scam. So it's incredibly safe as well.